Rain streaks the window, casting long shadows across the room. Dim light illuminates scattered books and papers. The room reflects a fascination with unexplained phenomena. I reflect on my group of friends. The night is calm until the doorbell rings, shattering the silence. Anticipating Debajit, I open the door to find Anirban. Anirban's unexpected appearance breaks the familiar calm. Anirban and I trade sharp words, echoes of a bond now strained. Anirban's voice cracks as he confesses a shift in perspective. A subtle tremor betrays Anirban's discomfort, a chill seeping into his bones. I offer Anirban a comforting mug of steaming coffee, a gesture he silently declines. His gaze drifts far away, lost in thought as he brings up a subject he knows intrigues me, the paranormal. Anirban's sudden shift unsettles me, his seriousness a stark contrast to his usual lighthearted dismissal of the unexplained. Anirban stands in his apartment, a shadow of somber reflection cast across his face. He admits to past criticisms, now professing the importance of their bond. A strange glint lights his eyes as he offers his help with the untimely death theory. Anirban sits alone in his cluttered apartment, bathed in the gentle glow of a desk lamp, lost in thought. He begins to weave a tale of fate, describing someone unknowingly nearing their final moments. Imagine someone destined to die today in an accident. They wake up feeling restless, a hollow ache in their chest that they can't quite place. He continues, his voice tinged with melancholy. Throughout the day, this feeling persists, an emptiness that gnaws at them. They try to shake it off, attributing it to stress, to lack of sleep, to anything but the truth. Anirban gestures, vividly depicting a rain-soaked night, the speedometer needle of a car climbing higher. He stops, a sudden shadow darkening his face. A sudden darkness clouds Anirban's eyes. Bathed in the gentle glow of a vintage lamp, Anirban sits in his armchair, lost in thought. He vividly describes the sky, not blue, but a sickening, churning red. Everything starts to fade at the edges. He continues, like a photograph left in the sun. He leans in, brow furrowed. Then, the memories. A rush. Your whole life, playing out like a broken film reel. His voice drops to a whisper. Voices whisper too, faint at first, then louder, like echoes in a cavern. You might even hear your grandmother, Anirban murmurs. Mine always warned me about the shadows in the corners. His voice trembles as he concludes. And then, the sounds. Terrifying, unearthly sounds. The kind that claw at your sanity. Anirban dramatically concludes the story. He recounts a blinding light, a truck, and a crash. Anirban describes a feeling of lightness. He recalls a beautiful smell and the sensation of flying. Their body lies broken on the road. Silence descends as Anirban breaks the quiet with a departure announcement. I should leave. His figure remains a blur, shrouded in shadows, as if already fading from memory. In the reddish light, a tear streaks down his cheek, a silent testament to unspoken emotions. After Anirban leaves, I sit frozen, the musty smell lingering in the air. A fly buzzes near the window, disrupting the silence. I try to convince myself it was a cruel joke, a final mocking gesture. The silence of the apartment is shattered by the sudden ring of a phone, the sound reverberating through the empty space. The screen flashes with Debojit's name. Where are you? A chilling voice pierces through the line. Anirban has been in a terrible accident. Debojit's words echo, and I stand frozen, my heart hammering. Panic washes over me. I bolt out of the apartment. The door slams shut behind me. Rain lashes the city streets, blurring the lights into hazy halos as I desperately try to flag down a taxi. The asphalt reflects the city's glow, turning the world into a shimmering, distorted dreamscape. Anirban's words echo in my mind, turning my thoughts into a storm as fierce as the one around me. In the taxi, I issue my command, bypassing the hospital for the morgue. The driver's eyes reflect puzzlement as he glances at me, his confusion hanging in the air. Lost in contemplation, I offer no explanation, my silence deepening the mystery. I stand in the cold, sterile morgue, the musty odor permeating the air. Anirban lies still on the cold table, his life extinguished. In the chilling stillness of the morgue, a police officer stands solemnly beside a steel table. Beneath a sterile white sheet lies the lifeless form of Anirban. The officer's voice cuts through the silence. Anirban was driving home from work when a truck rammed into him. Speed, over 100. Dead on impact. I stand in the sterile morgue, the metallic scent sharp in the air. Anirban's mangled form lies before me, a grotesque tableau of red and black. The image of a crash replays vividly in my mind, each detail aligning with chilling precision. Closing my eyes, I shut out the morgue's sterile scent, and the cold steel fades into memory. Fleeting images flicker in my mind, a symphony of light and shadow replaying Anirban's final moments. A disembodied voice echoes, a phantom whisper in the sterile air. A strange sensation of freedom washes over me. Reality pierces through as I open my eyes, the musty smell of the morgue now a constant reminder of Anirban's visit. Anirban death sync sign. Emerging from the morgue, The rain blurs the city into a hazy dreamscape. The city lights dim, and silence amplifies the feeling of unease. A profound sense of disbelief drowns me in the echoing silence. I sit in the quiet of my apartment, the chair still holding the echo of Anirban's presence. On the table, the open book remains untouched, a silent testament to the story left untold. I reach for the worn book, my fingers trailing across its weathered cover. The words blur, refusing to coalesce into meaning as Anirban's face materializes in my mind, etched with sadness. His haunting description of impending doom echoes. Then the tragic news of his sudden death replays endlessly. The room sits in twilight, dust dancing in the fading light. The narrator stands in the room, searching for something more. I look around the room, searching for answers, for some rational explanation. But all I find is the lingering smell and the chilling echo of Anirban's words. Pale light stretches into the room, illuminating my lingering presence. The mystery of Anirban's visit and death lingers, an unyielding reminder of fate's unpredictable hand.